This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey everyone, Sarah Hanlon here with the iPhoneAppReview.com, and today we're taking a look at TapeACall, which is a really cool app that allows you to record phone conversations. There are two versions. There's a free version with an in-app upgrade that unlocks all the popular features, and there's also a paid pro version, which is the one we're reviewing today, and it's currently on sale for $2.99. When I first heard about this app, I was pretty interested because there's a lot of situations that I've run into where recording a phone conversation would have come in handy. Like if I was calling somebody for an interview or calling a friend and wanted to share the phone call with somebody, something like TapeACall would have definitely come in handy. So it's great for business owners, or if you're a writer and you call people to interview them a lot. Definitely great for that. Activating the app requires that you enter your phone number, and once you do that, you receive a text message which gives you an activation code. It's 4 digits. You enter that into the app, and it activates your phone number in the TapeACall system. It does collect personal information. If you're concerned about privacy, which naturally you should be, there's a really handy link that shows you their privacy policy. And just really quick, we're going to flip through it, because like I said, privacy is definitely important. Here they have their entire lengthy privacy policy, which details what information they collect, what they'll do with it. Any recordings that you save are stored on their servers for up to a year, and if you delete the recording, it's deleted forever. So it says on here, and it does tell you that if they get merged, they'll update you on privacy policies and whatnot. Another thing I want to mention really quick is there are also call recording laws. If you're not terribly familiar, in most states it's illegal to record a call without telling the person that you're recording it. So some states require that everybody knows that you're recording it, whether if you've got third-party calls going on or whatnot. Some states require that no matter who's on your call, you must tell them you're recording it. So the app provides a nice overview of call recording laws by country. You can see there's a really lengthy, detailed amount of information about call recording laws in the United States. So it's definitely smart to familiarize yourself with stuff like that. Also, cool feature is there's a beep tone which automatically notifies who's ever on the other line that you're recording the call. Okay, we're going to go back to the main screen now. And basically how TapeACall works is, say you're calling a friend and you want to record the call. What you do is you'll press the record button, and the app dials the phone number you saw down here, the access number, and it varies by country. So the access number for the United States is down here. It dials that number, and as soon as it picks up, it says recording. The app starts recording the phone conversation. So then you'll merge the call. You'll dial in your friend that you're interviewing, and the entire call will be recorded and saved to the device. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and simulate it. So it goes out here, just so you can hear it.
Recording.
Okay, so you heard that it says recording, and down here you'd go to add call and pick a contact, merge the calls, and talk as normal. Once you've ended the call, TapeACall takes you back to your contact screen, just as if you've ended a normal phone call. And if you've enabled push notifications, you'll receive a notification at the top of your screen that a new recording has been stored within TapeACall. So all you have to do is, I'll show you real quick, go back to the main screen, and down here, if you press the play button, it shows you a list of all the recordings that you have on your device. And if you want to download one, simply press on it, and it downloads the recording from the server, and you can do whatever you'd like with it. You can play it back. Another cool thing you can do is you can export it to different services like email. You can send it via text message, Twitter, Safari, the whole shazam, so to speak. So if you like, it's really handy if you need to share the recording with friends and whatnot. Another thing I want to show you quick is you can also rename recordings, which is pretty handy if you record a lot of them and you'd like to keep track of which recording is which. You can simply just rename it. So we'll rename this one Test, and we'll save it. And there, we know that it's the test recording that we did for the review. Another important thing that I'd like to mention is that there's no limit to how many recordings you can make with TapeACall, and also there's no limit to how long the recording can be. So you can record every phone call you have if you like. It can be for a minute, 10 minutes, an hour, which is actually pretty good. Like if you want to record customer service phone calls, everybody knows how you can be on the phone for, an eternity on hold and whatnot. So not having a limit to how long your recording can be is actually pretty handy. As far as what I like and don't like about TapeACall, really the only concern I have is privacy. Naturally, everybody should be really concerned about, giving your phone number to apps and services and whatnot that, they make it obvious that they can use your personal information or that they collect personal information. It's definitely, something to take into consideration when you're going to use something like this, is you always want to read privacy policies front to back. I know a lot of people roll their eyes and skip over them. But with something like this where it can literally tap into phone calls you make, you always want to be careful with information you share, especially if you record a phone conversation on a service like TapeACall. You don't want to send credit card information or other personal identification information, bank numbers, social security numbers, stuff like that. You always want to be careful. Other than that, really, I can see how TapeACall would be useful if you know how to use it correctly. Using an app correctly is always pretty important, but for the most part, it is a pretty handy app, and I can see where it would have its uses. Like I said, with if you frequently interview people and you want to save phone conversations, if you have business meetings, conference calls on the phone and you want to record them, and like I mentioned before, familiarize yourself with local phone recording laws. Chances are you'll have to tell the other party that you're recording it. If they're okay with it, that's cool. If they're not, you've got to respect it. Other than that, I definitely like how easy it is to use. Plus, you can also record incoming calls so long as you're familiar with how to merge them on your phone. It's a pretty easy app to use, all things considering. Like I said, there's a free version available with an optional in-app upgrade. And there's also a pro version available, which is on sale, which, like I said, is the one we just reviewed. It's currently on sale for $2.99, and I'm not sure what the regular price is, but even at $2.99, it's still a pretty useful app, as long as, like I said, you know what you're getting yourself into, so to speak. This has been Sarah Hanlon with the iPhoneAppReview.com, taking a look at TapeACall. Till next time.